Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Malaga Road to Glory Career Mode here on FIFA 19. Right, okay. First of all, Happy New Year, guys. Yeah, I hope it's going to be a good year for you. I appreciate massively the support you've given to me over 2018. I hope it continues, and I hope we get some new followers and stuff to the channel. Maybe I should set a goal. I mean, we set a goal, didn't we? Where it was by the end of the year, can I hit 800 subscribers? Well, you guys smashed that, so thank you very much for that. Let's test whether we can hit maybe 1,000 by the end of 2019. That's the new challenge. Maybe if we can get there, why not round it up to 1,000? But anyway, that's all that by the by. We are obviously in the Malaga career mode. I said on the last Malaga one where we're looking at possible, maybe not necessarily a replacement for Rica, the captain. He is the final kind of player that is the original Malaga player, and it seems such a shame to have to replace him, but I don't think he's going to get to the level of the players that we are now at, if you get what I mean, the overalls and stuff like that. So I was looking at key players to possibly bring in. There's Ben Davis, obviously ex-Swansea, ex-Tottenham, who's now at Schalke. There's Ben Chilwell. Now this is a weird one because I thought Ben Chilwell was at Leicester, but it's saying there the player has recently just joined this club and won't move again. Unless he was at Leicester, went somewhere else and has come back to Leicester. Maybe that's happened. I don't know. But yeah, that's a strange one. I mean, I could probably check in the transfers, to be honest, but I'm not too bothered by that. As regards to centre backs, I was looking at possibly centre backs. I mean, Kimpembe is definitely one that's going to be coming in, but only when I qualify for the Champions League, because I think it's more realistic for him to then sign for us, considering the club that he's at right now. So I'm not going to be bringing him. He's on the list because he's a player that who is black and has got blonde hair, and we've got quite a few of those players in the club, and I went with a bit of a theme. Not saying that he's not a good player, of course he is, you know what I mean, but yeah. Then I was looking at centre mid, so I was looking at Bardi, and then we also had the Gedson Fernandez situation where Lex suggested I should bring him in at Liverpool, and he wasn't at the same level as what my Liverpool team is. So I said to him, and I promised him, I said, look, I'll go for him for Malaga, how's that? And he was fine with that sort of thing. So that is kind of what I've done, and what I mean by that is, yes, we have got them, and I've just now got to sort out the contract. So I went with Ailton from Stuttgart, and the Brazilian, just because it keeps Rica where he's at the moment, and then Ailton can then maybe possibly go past him, even though they're around about sort of same age. I think they're both 25, 24, something like that. I think Rica is so I've looked at Ailton and what his overall is, and his overall is going to be better eventually. So we do have obviously Romero, but Romero can also play as a centre back, and that's why I'm getting back to the centre back side of things. I don't think I need to bring one in. I was looking at Lascelles. I was looking at Vallejo. Yeah, I think Vallejo. Those two there as possible, along with Mukele as well. And then I thought, well, we're all right, regarding sort of the squad. And what I mean by that is, I'll show you, so you're understanding what I'm on about. We've got Diakabi, we've got Acosta, we've got Militao, we've got Pavard. So we've got 4 main centre backs. Obviously, you know what I mean. So they rotate fine. Acosta now is up to 80 raters, which is great, sort of thing. So, and I'm going to keep Romero as maybe a centre back backup, but also can play as left back as well. So he can kind of flip between the two, depending on if we get injuries and stuff like that. I mean, he's down the squad role as being prospect, so he's not going to be screaming at me that he wants loads of games and stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking at. So that's why I'm thinking I don't need to bring a centre back in with regards to that. So transfer, I mean, obviously we brought in new goalkeeper last time. We brought in Farman, so he will. Did I get him to play? No. today's episode is going to be the first game he's going to actually play, because I bought him at the end of last episode, didn't I? So we'll get to see what he's like, and then we've got obviously Moyano as backup, and then we've also got another young goalkeeper in Bruno Camano, but I think I'll put him on the loan list because he's a year older than Moyano, but he's 10 overall points less than him. So I just thought I'll send him out on loan with regards to that. As for other players coming in, I don't honestly think we need to necessarily... Oh, these are like team setup. Looking at the side, I don't think there's anywhere else that we need to necessarily strengthen at the moment. I think that the squad is pretty strong. If you look at it overall, on the bench, we've got 80 rated now is Ramirez, and we've got Navas, who's obviously 82. Herrera is dropped. He's 30, but he is on the transfer list. But like I say, we're going to be bringing in Gedson Fernandez anyway as replacement. Schinkel we know is good, and like I say, I've got these two. Balati again is a player that can play right back and he can play left back. So we've got cover, when it comes to defence. I think we've also got cover with regards to wingers and strikers, with Wayers, another striker. I've got Alphonso Davis, I've got Hudson Odoi, who's out on loan still, which I can always recall. I've got Fatoli as a striker, I've got Tonali in midfield. So I think we've got depth, in the squad. I think unless we get some serious injuries, then that's, where we might slightly come unstuck, but that's where my thinking's at, guys. So I think we have got the money to be able to bring the two players in, and we've still got, what was it, 90 odd million, yeah, sort of thing. So there's no problem with regards to bringing these two players in. And as you'll see, I got them for pretty good bargains. Ailton has got 11 months left on his contract, so I've actually got him for exactly what he's worth. So 11 million, I bid 11 million, and they accepted. With regards to Fernandez, what was Fernandez again? I paid his release clause, because if you look, he's valued at 26.5, and his release clause is 19.5. So that's a bargain. And he's a season on from what he was at Liverpool, so he's slightly higher rated than what he was at Liverpool, and he's got some pretty good stats if you look at it. I mean, he's all greens pretty much on his physical and mentals there. He's looking good. He's looking good. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what he's like and stuff. So that should be good. So yeah, just got to sort out the contracts, and I'll be right back. Right, so those two deals are sorted. As you can see, Ailton's coming in on a 5-year deal, even though it says 4 years there, but 4 years 11 months. I don't know why it does that. And he wanted 15 appearances, and then he gets 300,000. He wants rotation, and he also took a wage drop. He was on 31,000, and now he's on 19.5. So happy days. Right, as for Gedson, where is he? Here he is. He actually wanted a release clause, and I don't normally accept release clauses, but 81 million, I thought, well, I'm only paying 19 for him. If I can get 81 million for him, bargain, you know what I mean? I don't know, I mean, even if someone does come in and sets the release clause, you've got the option to go in and renegotiate a contract anyway. So I just thought, well, that's fine, you know what I mean? If someone's willing to pay that sort of money for him, then yeah, that'd be awesome. But anyway, he's took another 5-year deal, rotation. But he wanted more on his wages as well, which I wasn't too happy about. But then he was only on 9,000, wasn't he? So, yeah. But he didn't want a performance bonus or anything like that, so that's fine. You know what I mean? There we go. 2 new players have arrived at the club. So there we go. Right, let's crack on with today's matches. That's obviously what is next on the agenda. Right, we are starting off with a trip to Atletico Bilbao, and we then have got Eibar, but I will not should I have that? No, I'm not gonna have that one, but I will play that one off camera, and then we'll have Levante. Yeah, we'll have Levante, and we'll have Atletico Bilbao in today's episode, guys. With the Eibar one, I'll just tell you what the the overall score of that one is, like, sort of thing. So, right, let's crack on then and see what Farman does on his debut. Right, so here are the two lineups. I've not changed any of the lineup, but I have added Gedson Fernandez and Ailton to the bench. So if I get a chance to bring them on, so we get to have a look at them, then I will do. As you can see, right in the middle there, John Joe Shelby is at Atletico Bilbao. They've got, I think that's Inaki Williams up top, possibly. So it's not a bad side that we're going to be up against. I'm trying to think now, last season, if they gave us problems or not, or whether we beat them. I can't honestly remember off the top of my head, like, sort of thing. But it's a new season, and we've got new challenges. But on paper, as you can see, we've got all our players are above 80 rated, so that is good to see. Right then, let's crack on and see if we can net another 3 points. Carrasco inside, Talisca now. Go to the edge, maybe Cousins can curl this one in. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that is superb. He obviously is worried about the new signing, Gedson Fernandez, and thinking, no, you know, you're gonna have to fight to get a starting position in this club. Corner ball. And well, Inaki Williams has just given Ralph Farman there a bit of a test, and he didn't match the test, did he? But then again, it was a bullet header. We just didn't clear it. Comes across here. He just, good leap. He just jumped away from his marker, and you can see it here. He just pulls away. There's two of them there, and yeah, Farman's nowhere near it, is he? He won't be happy. He probably want to, you know, like to have kept a clean sheet on his debut, but you know, I think this is gonna, the way it is gonna end in a 1-1 unless we can maybe get something here. That's not the ball. Go out here. That's the ball. Right, Adama, chance. Oh, that's so unfortunate. John Joe Shelby's going to make way here for Cordoba. So it looks like a couple of points maybe dropped here. But then again, you can't really, I mean, it's not like that we've deserved the win. I think, you know, we don't deserve to lose either. So I think a draw maybe was a fair result from that game, to be fair. We just didn't have sort of the precision in front of goal, I think is the best way of describing that. We had the chances and stuff, but yeah, could have done better. So Farman will be disappointed that not to get a clean sheet on his debut. But as you can see, I mean, we did edge it with regards to the shots and stuff. It's just that the shots weren't good enough. They was just straight down the throat, like, of the keeper. Like, Cousins picks up man of the match. I think that could have had something to do with the new arrival that stood next to him in the midfield there, Mr. Fernandez. Maybe thinking, hold on, why is he bringing a midfielder in? Well, it's mainly to replace Hector Herrera because, you know, he's 30 and he's on the transfer list. So Cousins doesn't need to worry too much at the moment. What I will do is I'll do what I've done before, where I'll just whip in like a little highlight reel of goals from the Eibar game, and then we'll go back to like the sort of the live actiony type with the Levante one. That's what I'll do. And if any major transfer dealings whatsoever happen, then I'll let you know in regards to that. So back in a moment. I'm back a little bit quicker because, as you can see, yeah, Champions League draw has been made. Obviously we're not in the Champions League, but we are in the Europa League. So I didn't see the Europa League one drawn just yet, so maybe it's getting drawn on this Thursday. So let's advance it and see if we get the draw for the Europa. Here it comes. Oh, didn't know all that. Get off. Is it? No. Here we go. Europa League draw. Here we go. Let's see who we get in our group. So there we are, drawn. That's nice. Toulouse, Salzburg, and Boavista. Right, let's have a more in-depth look at that, shall we? Right, so we got Red Bull Salzburg, Toulouse, and Boavista. So Not bad. Not bad. There could be some tricky games there, but not bad. It's not damaging. It would have been nice to have had an English team in there. Okay, and Liverpool are in with Bayern. Oh, geez, that's a tough group. Yeah, Bayern, Inter, and Spartak Moscow. Not the easiest of groups there for Liverpool. Right, so no changes. I'm going to play the same side because we've got quite a bit of break until the Levante game. The other situation is I've decided to change things, yes. Because of the Europa League games and stuff like that, I'm actually going to throw in the first Europa League match in today's video and do like a little highlight of the Levante game as well. So I just thought I'd just come in, do this introduction to just let you know that it's going to be the Eibar and the Levante are going to be like a little one after another, like I've done before. So it's going to be like a little music over it, and then it won't be me commentating, and then we'll get in. I think it's Boavista who we're taking on in our first Europa League match, because it's great. I've not been in the Europa League in FIFA 19. We're going to see the like sort of overlay package and stuff like that, and see how it all looks and stuff. I mean, I've seen it on other people's videos, but to actually see it live, should be good. Yeah, so that's what's happening, guys. So it'll be 2 games now of highlights, and then I'll be back for the Europa League match.
That's very good fielding. The ball gets his foot in there. Pulls it back now. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference gets his cross in. Oh, what a moment for a guy who has been playing his very last game. He's shown he's still got it. If he goes out, he's going to go out at the top. But if he can still produce this kind of stuff, he might. Looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. It might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
So things keep happening. Obviously, with the transfer window has ended, we had the huge bid of nearly 76 million for Anderson Talisca from PSG. We had a few offers in for Hector Herrera, but they all seem to fall down from Juventus, Dortmund, Roma, or whatever, and some reason transfer talks broke down. So he's still at the club, so that's happened. Fatoli has gone out on loan. Can't think where the hell he's gone now, but he has gone out on loan. But the thing that I want to show you is, yes, because like I told you, with regards to sending the scouts out, here we have our first scout report from Gibraltar. Here are some Gibraltar players that have turned up, sort of thing. They're not outstanding by the looks of anything. I don't. We'll just have a look at anything that's going to jump out at us. Nothing major, I suppose. Reece Watson here, not really. Yeah, but I just thought I'd show you that. We've got, obviously, where else did we send them? This one to Panama. So we've got some guys from Panama. Nothing that's jumping out. We've had some fantastic players, haven't we? So over the course of different scouts and stuff. And then the other one was Wales. Yes, we've got some players from Wales. So just to show that, if you play on PC, these are the sort of things that you can basically do. Oh, this guy's not. Oh, his overall's not. He's 15, but his potential 93. His potential. Yeah, he's 15 as well. No. Decent potential, but their overalls to begin with, they're pretty poor, sort of thing. But yeah, just there you go, guys. Just to show you some interesting things that can happen on PC, which is all going to be part of the new career mode that's going to replace Liverpool's, and you're not going to know what it is yet, guys. But you know, that's what's going to happen. Like, you know, with regards to something that's going to be happening sort of January, depending on how Liverpool can get through it, and it might actually end up starting in February. But you know what I mean, I hope to get it started in January, but we'll see anyway, sort of thing. But as soon as season 3's finished for Liverpool, the new career mode will be starting. But you will have to wait and see what that's going to be. Right. Anyway, let's crack on and play Levante.
Had a crack. Well, that's an absolutely stunning strike.
I cannot believe he took that on, Marty. It stunned me, and it certainly stunned the keeper.
Well, there'll be shot of danger here. It hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball. Shots off. And there is the goal that puts them level. Corner played in. Into the lead they go. It's a fine, well-worked goal. The team is looking well. Oh, looking very good.
So guys, there we go. 2 games that were kind of tight, maybe tighter than what they should have been. Yeah, and as you can see, the fixtures are not being very kind to us at all, are they? Yeah, we've basically got Boavista, and then in 2 days' time we've got Atletico Madrid. So, yeah, I'm gonna play a slightly weakened side against Boavista because Atletico is going to be a tough game. And then 2 days later, then we've got Getafe. Then 1 day later, we've got Girona. I mean, it's just, yeah, then at least we've got a bit of a break. But as you can see, the Europa League is causing us a few issues. So I might have to recall maybe some people back from loan, possibly. Depends how things go. But yeah, but I mean, at least we got through Levante and Eibar with 2 wins, even if I made things a little bit difficult. Ralph Farman in goal. Yeah, he's letting in a few, but I mean, I'm not blaming him. Not just yet, anyway. He's not made any errors to let those goals in. You know what I mean? They have been pretty good goals, to be fair to him. But anyway, right. Let's take on Boavista in the Champions, not the Champions League. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Europa League, yeah. But look, it's all nice with the gold and black and everything and stuff, looking good. So right, let's see how we get on then in our first European adventure with Malaga. So, like I say, I've put out a slightly weakened side with regards. I mean, it's not too bad, is it? Like the weird thing is if you look, is Fernandez is it saying it's 82 rated, but he was 78, so I don't think that's right somehow. Something's gone a bit weird, and Militao's gone down to 79 when he was 80 rated, so yeah, bit weird. What's going on there? I don't know if that's just a glitch with the graphics showing that, because when I was like picking him he was 78, so I don't know what's happened there with regards to that. That's a bit weird. But as for Boavista, their side doesn't look that good, does it, really? I mean, so we should, with the side I've put out, we should be alright. But you don't know. Europe competitions can be a little bit strange when it comes to FIFA 19. Right, but anyway, let's crack on, stop talking and get into the game, shall we? Right, so here is the graphics for the Europa League. Looking good. Walk out with a nice orange and black. Okay, the thing about Ailton is he's a lot quicker than Rika, but Rika I think is like sort of stronger and got better passing and stuff. Right, Schinkel now cuts inside, looking for players to maybe get a bit of space. Not able to do so. Navas now, good chance here, and gets him. Fernandez gets his first goal, and it's in Europe. There you go. He'll be pleased with that. He's off and running for his Malaga career with a goal there. Nice header, nicely like found Schinkel here out to Navas, and just a nice little just dinked into him, and yeah, timed his run right to keep himself onside, and that's a great start here with him. So he's going to have to just hold on to this for a minute. Now he can play it into Ramirez. Ramirez maybe into Navas. He's onside still, gone down, but referee's fine with that. Armian now. We're doing well, and we're keeping them pending at the moment. We're just not finding the crucial chance for the second goal, but that it is. Schinkel's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted by Militao. Gets in now, inside to Tonali. Tonali will go out here to find Alphonso Davies. Sees Ramirez, and Schinkel's gone through the middle here, as maybe get his second, and he has, and that's superb play from the team as a whole there. That was just worked all the way from Militao's like interception right the way through the midfield, and then eventually, oh, I just noticed the Europa symbol on the shoulders there. But yeah, we're well in control of this tie. Tolocha. Chance here, and they're in. Well, I'm pressing for Militao to head that, and Yusufa gets up and gets a good header, so yeah. Yeah, it's too late. Oh, Militao did jump, but it was after the fact, wasn't it? He's like, it's pressed, then he's jumped now, see? It's like, it's already pretty much in the back of the net. Well, we're still conceding too many goals for Malaga. We're not conceding as many as what we did before, like obviously the Pavard, Militao sort of, I mean, they're not together in this particular match, but it's still not brilliant. Just gonna have to hold this up and wait for players. Nearly as Weah. There we go. Come on, he's fresh legged. Come on, get in. Pull it back. Fire it. There you go. Well, that was a good substitution, wasn't it? Ramirez didn't really do anything in that first half. Brings Timmy Weah on. His first touch, runs down the field, brings it back inside, and just bangs it top corner. But there we go. 4-1. Good first outing in Europe. Wasn't much of a challenge. It should have been 4-0. Should not have conceded. That was kind of sloppy in conceding that goal. Didn't cut out the cross, and you know what it's like on ultimate teams. If you don't cut the cross out, they pretty much score. You can press all day long to head the ball, and for some reason it just doesn't let you head it. Schinkel picks up a 10. Wow, okay. But then he had 2 shots. We had all possession. Yeah, wasn't too difficult, but Schinkel with a 10 out of 10 performance. Well done to him. Alphonso Davies does well, Navas does well. Yeah, good performance, I would say. But let's go down there. So they're gonna want to get a result against us, aren't they? Most definitely. But at least we're at home. That's something. But take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll catch you tomorrow from Liverpool. If not, and you want to just join me for Malaga, then I'll catch you on Thursday. But yeah, again, Happy New Year, guys. I hope it all goes well this year for you. And once again, guys, thank you for your support over 2018. It's been awesome and immense. And like I say, let's see if we can maybe hit 1,000 for 2019. How's that? Like, you know what I mean? It would be amazing if we could. But it's not down to you because you're already subscribed, so you know what I mean. So unless you are new, you might have just popped in and seen the video, and if you feel like hitting that sub button, it doesn't cost you anything. Just click on it and just come in and comment and stuff. It'd be ace. And if you wouldn't mind giving one of those thumbs up, that'd be even better. So take it easy, guys. I'll catch you next time. It's Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.